Just a quick recap, I'm creating a huge 15-character fan art of YouTuber POPCROSS Studios' original characters in his story's multiverse tales, featuring some of the most prominent ladies of that universe. I covered the big bad of the multiverse, Tarsa, last week, and now we're back to the heroes of our story with a character who probably wouldn't have considered herself a hero until recently. Meet Kate Blakeour. I'm not really sure how to pronounce her last name. I don't know if POPCROSS has said it in his videos, or I can't remember which video he did say it in, but I took 2 years of French, so the way that her last name is spelled, I really want to say it Blakeour, but I don't know what it is. Anyway, meet Kate, one of the most punk rock women out of the Sharp Gang. Kate was introduced when another character of POPCROSS's, Jake Tajan, found himself in a world fully occupied by Baxell's prison, a prison that held all sorts of monsters, SCPs, and the like. He had been tricked into a fighting ring against some of these monsters, where he also met Kate, another fighter of the ring. We find out that Kate has been a fighting slave in Baxell's prison for 13 years, and because of this, she is a hardened and seasoned fighter who isn't afraid to kill. She also won the title Unkillable Kate from her long victory streak in fighting in Baxell's. Through some crazy turn of events, again trying not to only give light spoilers, Sterling and Jill, the co-leader of the Sharp Gang, had teamed up with Jake and several others to escape Baxell's prison with Kate in tow. They came up against another very prominent character of multiverse tales, Dresden Oakland, the warden of Baxell's. But in the end, they were able to defeat him and escape home with everyone. You'll see at the beginning of this drawing process, I kept going back and forth on what pose I wanted, how I wanted her to look, what weapons I wanted her to hold, etc. Because Kate doesn't actually have superpowers, though you can definitely argue her fighting and durability are on the superhero level. But anyways, I definitely struggled for a while in the pose, and again, another aspect of art to work on, baggy clothing. Specifically her pants. I feel by the end I got it, but yeah, Kate was another hard drawing to turn out. I feel like last week with Tarsa, I got the pose and everything done really quickly. Maybe just because I had the exact idea in my head, unlike Kate, who I had a more vague idea for. But regardless, we got there in the end, and I'm pleased with how Kate turned out. Being trapped in Baxell's for the majority of her life, Kate had a very hard time acclimating at first. She had anger issues, trust issues, just a lot of issues, that with a fellow Baxell's prison friend, Anna, and the overly optimistic and plucky fellow Sterling and Jill, she was at least being made comfortable in her new home at the Sharp Tank, the name of the Sharp Gang's base of operations. Kate butted heads with Alexis for obvious reasons. Alexis was against killing, and Kate was a ruthless killer up to that point. Through their first mission together, Kate basically didn't follow Alexis's leadership when facing their enemies and killed their main target instead of subduing him like Alexis wanted. This also skewed how Anna looked at Kate for a little while. Kate realized how much her actions affected others, and while even if her moral code didn't align with everyone on the team, if she was going to be a part of the team, she needed to work on her teamwork and listen to whoever was put into the leader role for a mission. I think POPCROSS does a great job of building up Kate's character, both showing how real and raw someone would be if they had grown up like Kate did, and how it would not be easy to work up to trusting others, managing her anger, and the like. And he doesn't change Kate's personality, rather, he reveals more of her personality as the stories progress. She was a fighting shell of a woman, but you learn she truly does care for those she trusts and considers friends. She won't easily let go of a grudge. She enjoys exploring her feminine side and so on. When the fighting starts, she's still a savage fighter, but one that is willing to work with others and back others up as Multiverse Tales continues. Like I said, I was if or amming about what I wanted to actually do for her position, but I'm actually very pleased of where Kate ended up. You'll also see that I add a big old weapon at the end of this speed draw because I did want to add the big sword that she uses. You would have seen that I was debating on having her hold it at the beginning in a different position, but I just wanted to show off her weapon prowess. And again, I really like her grounded, ready stance. I think that really, again, reflects off her that she doesn't have any powers, but she is still ready to stand her ground and is a powerful opponent. I'm, again, happy with the stance that I wound up putting her in, to just have those subtle reflections other than some of the other characters who will have more of that floating heroic stance rather than the more grounded stance. So again, very pleased with the overall look, and I hope Christian is too. I think her face is definitely more on the blank side, reflecting Kate's earlier mood, compared to her more recent pictures that POPCROSS has drawn, where she actually has a smile on her face. But I did want to reflect the seriousness that Kate brings to any fight, especially compared to some of the other plucky and upbeat characters in the Sharp Gang. You'll see I'm adding those last minute details like the K on her jacket, the big burly sword, and a scar on her cheek. But with that, Kate should be finished. Since next week is Halloween, I decided to switch up what character I'm going to be drawing next, and we're headed back to the villains, with one of POPCROSS's spookiest villains, and a very fitting name for Halloween, Fear herself. Thanks again so much for watching, especially if you got to the end of this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you like seeing these art videos, as well as if you want to follow this journey. But also, if you want to see these fully finished renders, you can also go over to my Instagram at superblondenerd. But thanks again so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!